Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see Oakland facing the Heat. So Oakland wins the tip. And the Oakland starting five. Antetokounmpo out there with Garnett. And it's Durant. Then it's Robinson. And it's Harden in at the one. And it's Durant missing. Left side, Antetokounmpo. Feeds to Garnett. It's Durant on the wing. From deep three-point range. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That is his first foul of the game. Here is Durant. Garnett left side. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
Boy, it's a thing of beauty watching him attack the defense like that. I mean, they wanted no part of him on that layup.
Here's Antetokounmpo. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Excellent vision by Durant out there. What a nice pass.
Outside for Durant. Robinson against Durant. Harden dishes to Robinson. Back to Durant. Some nice passing by Oakland here. Harden kicks to Durant. Drains it from beyond the arc. Durant's got himself on the board with three there.
Oh, a good open look, and he sprays it home from three.
Durant with a wide open look. And the Heat, another three.
And that's how you answer back.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, go right back at him. Show him you can shoot from outside all night long. It's just one of those games for him so far. Nothing seems to be finding the bottom of the net.
Kicks it out to LeBron. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
And now, here comes Antetokounmpo leading the break. Harden gets the bucket.
Man, you like this intelligence he plays with. You got to respect that. Gets to his spots and scores efficiently.
It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And Durant gets it to go. The assist by Antetokounmpo. Durant's got a couple of threes now in the first for Miami. Durant, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Looking to end the run. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo. And the Heat making a change here. Nowitzki's checked in. And out of bounds as Oakland gains possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Garnett with a screen on James. Oakland again can't hit. Miami leading by 5. Nowitzki for 3. Garnett the screen. And then Durant with the jam.
Kevin Garnett sacrificing his body on the defender there.
Ball's knocked loose. In transition, here comes Miami. And it's Harden slamming it down.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
And now Oakland on the break. Antetokounmpo running. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
And a new group in for the Heat. Olajuwon's checked in for Garnett. McGrady comes in for Kevin Durant. Bryant is checked in for James Harden. Davis is subbed in for James. Nowitzki outside. Good on the shot.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And Miami making a change here. Hardaway's checked in. Oakland trails by 6. Jordan with the bucket.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Hardaway with it. Picked up by Robertson. And he banks in the layup. Hardaway has got his first basket.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Always enjoy solid, good passing. Easily setting up his teammate. Does not get any easier than that.
Nowitzki outside. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Hardaway again missing. Down low. The kick out to LeBron. That's good. Great play set up by T-Mac, Tracy McGrady.
And a lot of scoring here early on. This is the type of game the fans love to see.
Tell you what, Greg, it's getting to the point where you assume every shot is going to go down. I mean, nobody's missing out there.
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for Miami. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Back right after this. Now the Heat with it. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. They've got Olajuwon. Hardaway is out there with Bryant. Then there's Nowitzki. And it's McGrady in at the 3 spot. So that's who Miami starts the second with. Robertson kicks to McGrady. And he jams it with authority.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
To the middle. And there's Hardaway. That's good on the assist by McGrady. Hardaway has got 6.
I'm always appreciative of the aggressive mindset. Get it down in the paint and go to work with confidence.
Back to McGrady. 3 from Robertson. Rebounded by Tracy McGrady. Miami leading by 4. And Bryant wide open. He shoots. And the Heat, another 3.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Jordan's shot is off.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Hardaway with it. Picked up by Robertson. Hardaway against Robertson. Picked by Olajuwon. The shot by McGrady, no good.
Boy, the defense was great. Superb, stellar, platinum level. Can't really contest that shot any better than that.
And with that, the Heat lead is cut down to just 4 points with the bucket from Robertson. Now a timeout called by Miami. And Miami going with a whole new group out there. Here's Miami now. Outside Durant. Back to LeBron. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That's on David Robinson.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Well, Heat leading by 4. LeBron kicks to Durant. Over onto Kumbo, and that one's good. Durant's got 10 points in the game.
Boy, Durant showing us how it's done with that stroke.
Nailed from three-point land. 8 points for Kevin Durant. It's Durant on the wing. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Here's Harden on the wing. Fires the three. And the Heat, another three.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, that's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
For Oakland, they shot just one free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's the lob, and Kumbo up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
Oakland making a switch here. Mitchell's checked in. Durant against LeBron. Yepik goes in, and the Miami lead is cut down to just 3 on the basket for Mitchell.
And you can see he just caught a glimpse of the open man on the perimeter and immediately got him the basketball.
Tipped away.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
And Robinson wide open. He shoots. Outside for Durant. Here's Antetokounmpo. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Durant's got his 4th assist in this one.
That defense was totally lost. Don't know how you let a shooter get off such a clean look from beyond the arc. Come on, you got to pay attention.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and Durant sends it back. The feed to Harden. A different look for Oakland. Kawhi Leonard, he's checked in for Durant. And it's Thompson in for Antetokounmpo. Here's Durant. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
Clock management. This is where they can get a 2 for 1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Harden kicks to Thompson. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. So it's Miami now. It's deflected. Stolen by Robinson. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock.
And that's the tough part of trying to keep him on the floor. Now he picks up that 3rd foul.
And a new group getting ready for Miami. Olajuwon's checked in for Garnett. Nowitzki comes in for Kevin Durant. Tracy McGrady's checked in for James Harden. Hardaway is subbed in for LeBron. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Oakland. Robertson comes in for James Harden. Back to McGrady. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. And we're... And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. Garnett out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Harden, and it's Durant, and it's Robinson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Outside Durant. He dishes it to Harden. Durant, the pass to Harden. Just 5 to shoot. Durant, that's good.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Durant dishes to LeBron. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Back to LeBron. It's Durant on the wing. James outside. Here's Antetokounmpo. And he makes the bucket through contact and gets the whistle too.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Antetokounmpo kicks to Garnett. It's Soamba Antetokounmpo for the finish. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Robinson a screen on Durant. Harden with it. Guarded now by Durant. Antetokounmpo.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
James has a two-pointer, and the shot is long.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. For Oakland, they've had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. That free throw, no good. Kobe's checked in for James Harden. Then for Oakland, LeBron, he's checked in for Robinson. McGrady comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Jordan in for James Harden. Jordan against James. Out to Kobe. Clock at 4. The Heat need to get a shot off. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. A different look for Miami. Nowitzki comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Hardaway is subbed in for James. Robertson, he's checked in for Oakland. McGrady outside. Back to Robertson. Garnett with a screen on Hardaway. Oakland again can't hit. Kobe, the pass to Hardaway. It's tipped. Nowitzki with it. Now Garnett defending. And James pulls it down.
Just testing out the cannon on that misfire.
That certainly was a deep one. I mean, maybe move in a little bit next time. There's no such thing as a 4-point line.
And stolen by Nowitzki. Oh, and the jam by Durant.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
Kobe attacking, and no good. Excellent D there from Garnett. And here's LeBron outside. Kevin Garnett grabs the miss. Garnett's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Outside Hardaway. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. And some changes here for the Heat. Olajuwon's checked in for Garnett. And Tracy McGrady subbed in for Durant. And Oakland with a change here too. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Kevin Garnett. 5 to shoot. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Kawhi Leonard is checked in for Jordan. 55 seconds left in the third quarter. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Hardaway against Robertson. Lets the 3 fly. They get it back. Olajuwon dishes to Bryant. McGrady kicks to Nowitzki. It's stolen by McGrady. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession. The Heat leading by 4. Nowitzki, the pass to Hardaway. And it's Hardaway again missing.
You know, it hasn't been his night, but his team still leads, so that's encouraging. I'm still kind of trying to figure out how that one went in. Don't think they drew it up that way, but hey, it still counts because it worked.
Robertson with the steal. Here's McGrady. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. McGrady's got 5 now. Hardaway dishes to Nowitzki. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. Oakland on top. And we're set to start the action up here in the fourth quarter, and if it's anything like the first 3, we should be in for a treat. Now, Oakland with it. It's a 1-point game. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. On the court for the Heat, they've got Tracy McGrady, Antetokounmpo out there with Nowitzki. Then it's Harden, and it's Olajuwon in center.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Dishes it to McGrady. 5 to shoot. Antetokounmpo. They recover it. And here's Harden for 3. The shot, no good. And Oakland the other way now. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. That 3 off the mark. Nowitzki outside. From deep. Olajuwon kicks to Nowitzki. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Thompson. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Oakland.
So far, they've turned in a fantastic performance from the three-point line. It's been a weapon all game.
Yeah, and something else they've done all through this one is knock down the mid-range jump shot whenever they've had the chance.
James checked in for Olajuwon. Then for Oakland, Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Thompson. And it's James Harden in for Robertson.
He is in the zone. There's a reason he keeps getting the ball. They're feeding him because they trust him to lead their team.
Stolen by Harden. This one for 3. A shot by McGrady, no good. Durant with a wide open look. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And Oakland leads by 1.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And Durant sends it back. And now Oakland on the break. Robinson for 3. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Robinson's got the lead up to 4 now for Oakland. Now a timeout called by Miami. You have to like what we're seeing from Antetokounmpo.
And Kevin, they need this timeout. He's flat out owning them right now. Can't miss.
Kevin Garnett is checked in for Miami. Durant comes in for McGrady. And Oakland with a change here too. Garnett's checked in. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
During that break, Greg Popovich really had some strong advice for his team. He told the guys, I know you can do it. Make every possession count and watch how things go our way. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And I like it, Kevin and Greg. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
Yeah, they're starting to go in the wrong direction in terms of turnovers. It's slowly becoming a problem.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Miami.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
And, guys, the thing that jumps out at me is their block shots. I mean, they're playing up on the shooters tightly, and then they're sending them packing. I mean, putting those shots in reverse, all in a clear, good day's work.
And Kevin Durant with the slam.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
The kick out to Antetokounmpo. The dish to Robinson. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Robinson's got 5 points now this quarter. James up top, guarded by Harden. Durant kicks to Garnett. Good ball movement here by Miami. Pass to Durant. Here's Antetokounmpo. Count that as his 7th field goal in 10 tries. He's shooting a very good 70%.
And he has the chops for this, raising the intensity when it matters most.
Yeah, he's really calm in these situations. Simply takes his time in tight spots. You got to be patient, and he is playing to his strengths.
6 on the shot clock. Durant just inside the line. Yes!
And just look at what Durant is doing. My goodness.
Durant, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Durant with it, and it's Harden picking him up, and it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. No points there, only his 3rd miss in 10 attempts from the floor. So it's Oakland now. .35 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Antetokounmpo kicks to Durant. They get the rebound.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
But they recover it. To the inside. Here's Durant. Gets the bucket and the foul. That's on David Robinson.
And just look at what Durant is doing. My goodness. He's really the guy you want on the stripe in that situation. I mean, there's no doubt about it. He's clutch.
Durant dishes to Garnett. And Harden wide open. He shoots right between the eyes.
And you can see the play calling this half. Another one from distance.
Well, they're dialed in, locked and loaded from outside the arc. It's all about the triple so far.
And the Heat call time here. They trail by 2. 5 seconds left in the 4th quarter. What do you think, guys?
I don't think they should be greedy here and think about a triple. With this much time left, I'd attack the basket, get a high percentage shot in tight, and take my chances in overtime.
Seconds left in the 4th quarter. Time called here. Oakland decides to talk it over. They're trailing by 1. Just 2 seconds left to play here in the 4th. From deep, misses the 3. And so the big win by Miami in a tight game. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night.